Well, I almost just toasted a deer on my first ride. Hey folks, well this is a weird way to start a video, isn't it? Well, I am out on a ride, stuck by a train, checking out this 2016 Road King. Yeah, I know. It's just a test ride. Really, it's just a test ride. Well, I am checking out this 2016 Road King. I'm thinking of adding a second bike again. I know I said I wasn't going to, so a little stuck there with the train, so I'm going to take it back out. Does have a full stage 1 on it. Alright, let's get this thing out on the interstate just for a couple miles. Everything else seems good. All electronics seem good. It's only got 12,000 miles on it. But let's see how it picks up. At 70, pretty quick. Amazing what a 103 does when you've been riding on an 88 for a couple months. Yeah, I think it feels good. What do you guys think? You're probably wondering what the hell I'm doing. Well, I almost smoked a deer on my first ride on my new 2016 Road King. By now, yep, I am riding it home. And I'm taking the country roads. And I am extremely excited about adding this one to the fleet. Before I tell you the story of how this came to be, because remember I said I was going to be good with just one bike? Well, let's take a walk around and talk about what this thing looks like. Well, I got the 2016 home in the garage, got Duke sitting in the driveway for now, but this is my 2016 Road King. I guess they call this color crimson, I believe. It is a 103, and that is a Clarity air cleaner. It is a 6-speed, which is nice in comparison to Duke that was a 5-speed. I believe this is the stock seat and passenger backrest. It has some Reinhardt slip-ons. They sound great. They're 4 inches. It's definitely deeper and throatier and a little louder, but not obnoxious, so I'm happy with that. It has a Jackpot 2-into-1 head pipe, so there's no cats in it, and overall, just a really sharp color. Has a DynoJet Power Vision on it, so it does have a tuner as well, which of course it needs. Original lights, so there'll be a stop at or a talk with Custom Dynamics so I can get all those lights probably changed out. But right now, I am just going to have fun and ride it, not think about doing anything to it. But you know me, so something will change. It's just a matter of time. So if you follow my channel, you're probably like, what in the hell is he doing? Has he lost his mind? Let me tell you the story. And for those that are new to the channel, thank you for joining the craziness. If you're coming back, thank you for putting up with the craziness. And I have no idea where I'm at, just so you know, and that's why I have a phone out. So don't give me crap about the phone. The cone of shame that dog has. The cone of shame. This is a cool looking little town, by the way. Happy 50th birthday, Aiden. And wow, okay. So what did I do, and why did I do this? Again, for those that are new, recently I have had 2 bikes. A 2000 Road King Classic goes by the name of Duke. That's right, I name my bikes. You're going to help me name this one. And I had a 2024 Road Glide that I absolutely loved, and I sold it. And as much as I love my Road King Classic, there's some things about the Road Glide that it did that made it a really good second bike for me. And I think I've been, 6 weeks, 8 weeks that I've told you I'm going down to one bike, that's it, never ever again am I going to have two. And here we are together. So I know you told me. If you've told me that before, put it in the comments. Say, I told you before, dude. I told you before, dude. So let's talk about how I came across this bike. I don't know about you guys, but I use Facebook Marketplace. And that's actually where I sold my Road Glide. In, I think it was 24 or 48 hours that I sold that. And I also spent a little time on Facebook Marketplace. Sorry if you've been looking at the sky. Looking for stuff for my garage, because if you're not following the channel, I'm in the middle of man caving my garage. I have a video on that I'll leave connected at the end of this one that you can check that out on exactly what I'm doing there. So I'm always looking for older signs, gas pumps, even though I have one now, and I said I'd never get a second one, but I guess I've said that about a bike, right? So I'm always kind of looking around there. And I came across, I'm always looking at bikes, right? Not because I had an interest in getting another one, but I'm like, yeah, let me just poke around. And I came across this 2016 Road King. It has 12,169 miles on it. And I said, man, that is sharp. But why the hell would I get another Road King? But a 2016 and a 2000 has some differences in them. A lot is the same, but some of the things that I missed is on this bike. Now, I did a video on my 2000 Road King about touring with that bike. And how it was so much easier on the Road King or the Road Glide, but I'm like, do I really want to tour and make long rides on a 2000 motorcycle? Even though I know I totally can, I just I don't know. But I'm like, I'm not going to buy another bike for that, because I can take the Road King Classic Duke for a long trip if I want to, right? And then I started noticing as I was continuing to ride Duke that there's something I missed. I don't know if you guys are the same way as I am, but if you ride motorcycles or have a muscle car like I do, there's something about, I don't know, speed is probably the wrong thing to say. Horsepower is not the right thing to say. It's the torque. It's the get up and go of the bike that honestly Duke just doesn't have. Duke is an 88. It's a 5-speed, and it still runs 70 miles an hour fine, right? But I was missing a little of that. But in my mind, I'm like, I have a GT Mustang. I'll get my speed thrills out of that thing. Needless to say, when I came across this thing, I decided that I needed to take a peek. And this has happened over, I think I messaged the guy a week ago. I did come out to check out the bike yesterday from work. I figured if I didn't bring Mrs. Bodine to come get it, or come with me in case I wanted to buy it, then I couldn't buy it that night. So I didn't bring any money with me to do it, and so I just kind of came and checked it out, and I saw it, talked to the guy for a half hour, and then I'm like, man, I got to go back. And well, today is Saturday. This video is going to come out on Sunday, hopefully, if I get it edited, which I plan to. And she came with me today, and here I ride. It's kind of funny. I was negotiating a little bit with the guy and having conversations with him last night, and he said, well, I have a little problem. I'm like, oh boy, here we go. He's like, the title, now this guy has had the bike, he bought it new in 2016, but he has it titled in Ohio. I live in Michigan. Look at that caboose. How cool would that be to have it in your yard? Oh my, oh my. Do you think I should talk to Mrs. Bodine about a caboose and a focus, Bodine, focus. Okay, I'm sorry. If you're new, I get off on tangents sometimes, so it's just part of my charm, or my craziness, whatever you want to call it. So, well, I'm negotiating with this guy. He's like, yeah, the title's in Ohio. He goes, I know this is inconvenient, but, you know, do you know anybody that's a notary? And I'm like, nope, I don't know anybody that's a notary. I'm like, oh boy, and here we go. Here we go. Gonna be a problem. You know, it never goes easy. And thanks to ChatGPT and a buddy, I realized it wasn't that big of a deal. I've never had to go through something like that. And I guess in Michigan, if you're gonna take it to a, wow, look at that. If I would have taken the title to the Secretary of State, which is what it's called here in Michigan, with the Ohio title, I would have had a problem. So he went and got it notarized. So when I showed up today, we were in good shape with that. We agreed on the money, all that fun stuff. And but he said to me, he's like, well, this was before I knew he was going to take care of the notary before I got there. He says, hey, I know it's inconvenient, but we're going to have to go down and get this thing notarized. It's just up the street. You know, maybe you can, after you ride the bike, if you like it, you can load it up and then we can just drive down there together. I'm like, load it up? Dude, what are you talking about? I'm not buying a bike and trailer it in home. What the heck is wrong with you, dude? You're out of your mind. I'm riding that baby. And here you are with me. So what color is this thing? Is this scarlet, or I keep calling her red? I don't know, but I got to tell you what, it rides great. I did a lot of research because, you know, some of the older Road Kings had some issues, cam tensioners, which I actually replaced on Duke, and some other problems. And really, Duke's been a great bike for me. But I know some of the Road Kings, as they were getting a little bit older, had some problems, and the newer ones, they took care of the cam tensioner problems, etc. And this one, being a 16, they got these speed slowdown things all over the place, and it just makes me want to speed up. But I am coming into a town, so I'll be a little bit respectful here. Remember when you were a kid? You used to sell Kool-Aid. All right, focus, Bodie, focus. But I'm sure I'm going to do something to the bike. I just don't know what, but it rides nice. Again, it's a 16, so it's I believe the last year of the twin cam before it goes to, before it went to the Milwaukee 8. And I've had a couple bikes that have Milwaukee 8s in them and never had a problem, to be honest. I know some have. This is a 103 compared to an 88. Again, it has a stage 1 on it, so I don't know, the torque's probably 105, something like that. I don't know. But I know it's not what I had on my Road Glide, but I really didn't need it because I thought there was potential I was going to kill myself on that. Not by anybody's fault other than mine, to be honest with you, for speed. But as you could see when I was riding this thing, or test riding it, you know, just hopping on the interstate, getting up to 70 quickly was nice and easy. Look at that. The car, people, the car. Or whatever the hell that thing is. Man, I should ride out here more. This is pretty cool. Is this, I guess they call this Celine, maybe? Very, very nice. But I will tell you that just the additional pickup, the additional speed, it sits just like my Road King Classic. It really does. I think he put something on the seat to make it pretty, and my butt's sliding all over the place. But other than that, it is what I thought it was going to be so far. I definitely need to get it home. I did check the oil. He says he's changed it to look clean. He put a battery on it this year. It's a 10-year-old bike, so I guess that makes sense. Says he really hasn't had any problems with it. And I will tell you the one thing about this bike, and the reason I negotiated a little bit harder maybe than I normally would have on this, is one, he had this thing priced very well because he wanted to get rid of it. His reason to get rid of it was can't put 2 car seats on the back of a motorcycle. So I understood how motivated he was to get rid of the bike. So that's why he priced it like that. Nice guy. But they're original tires. So I said something to him about it. And he goes, yeah, they're original tires. He sent me pictures of them because I didn't really look that hard when I was out looking at it the first time. I was more focused around the rims. A couple years ago, I hit a pothole with my 2024 Road Glide, and then I drove it 200 miles home at 85 miles an hour and realized the rim was bent after I got back and over to a dealership. I'm looking to kill myself, so I'm a little bit focused around the rims, and the tires didn't look that bad, but they are original. So I will be getting those off the bike. I'm going to probably order a pair here in the next few days. I've put Dunlop Elites on my other bikes. I know people talk about Michigan, the Commanders as well. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I still got to make the decision. Am I going to put white walls on it or not? Love your take on that. White walls or black walls? What do you guys say? Let me know. I'm leaning toward white walls, but we'll see how that is. So I'll probably order those tires, throw it over to the dealership, say throw these on, check the bike out. Again, it does have a tuner on it. It has this little tuner thing back here. Show RPMs and stuff. That thing's coming off, I gotta tell you what. It's just a matter of when I can get it home and get the seat off and unplug it, because it's already programmed into the ECM, so I should be good to go there. But so far so good. I really love it. Glad I could introduce it to you guys. First, I know I've hinted about it for a couple days. I think I plan on putting out a short tonight just to tease it a little bit. But appreciate you guys coming along. Love to know what you think. And for those of you that say you got 2 Road Kings, what are you going to do? I've told you all for a long time that I'm going to be buried on Duke, right? But I've also told you that I'm never going to get another bike. I'm just going to have one. So who knows what I'll do? Will I ever get rid of Duke now that I have this? I don't think so. But I don't know if I ever get an offer I can't refuse. And I would probably only sell it to somebody that watches the channel. I don't know, maybe if somebody else is going to ride it and use it and share what's going on with it, I may. But I don't know, it may just sit there and may just have 2 Kings. Even though my wife tells me there's only room for 1 King. No, that's what I tell her. And by the way, I mentioned to her when I sprung the, hey, I'm going to buy another bike, maybe, thing on her. I'm like, and I'm just going to sell Duke, so. And she's like, no, you can't sell Duke. I'm like, oh, I had a girl. I got her trained well. Don't tell her I said that. Maybe she has me trained well. I don't know. Well, folks, I am going to enjoy the rest of this ride and look for videos coming soon. And let me know what you think, what I should do about Duke. Give me some names, Big Red, Scarlet, Bob's Mistress. I don't know, whatever you guys think I should name this. Did I say that out loud? I did. Let me know. Y'all be safe. Thanks for coming along. Make sure you check on a friend. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.